I started a no new clothes challenge. It was so easy, I've never stopped. So I started with that, and now I've taken on this new challenge inspired by a woman named Ashlee Piper, and she, is doing this no new things, and she's done it for quite a while. And that means no new anything.
No new things is something that I started doing in 2013. It really was something I started doing to align with my sustainability values. So I challenged myself to do a few months at a time of buying no new things. That didn't mean I wasn't going to the grocery store and buying groceries or going out to eat or having experiences or donating money to worthy causes. It simply meant when I was needing clothing, things for my home, supplies, makeup, things like that, I was using what I had first, and then if I needed to acquire something, I wasn't getting it new. I was using the sharing economy like a Facebook Marketplace or a Craigslist. I was getting it or borrowing it through friends. I was renting it, or I was making do with what I already had and kind of repurposing it and reimagining it.
We as a society are the farthest from that. What was the most challenging part?
What I found is that after about a month and a half, it just became a habit for me. This like attitude kind of mind shift. I started saying, oh, okay, I can kind of get creative and find new ways to get things, or do I actually need that thing? And I found I was, of course, saving money. I saved $16,000 in 1 year. I didn't change anything with my income coming in. It was simply tracking those triggers and not buying those items.
So I'm about to start my no new things challenge. Give me some tips on what I can expect and what I should do.
I tell everyone this when they do the challenge is make something I call a need note. And that's basically if you're gonna do this for a month or 2 months, try to kind of write down all the things that you think you or your household, if they're participating, will need during that time. And then as you write that down, make a note next to it of how might you be able to acquire this in a different way that's kind of no new things compliant. I also like to remind people to make something I also call a love letter or a love note. It's really just things that you love to do that you get incredible satisfaction from that do not cost you any money and do not require you to buy something new. And I think one of the most important things that people tell me all the time is you need to track your triggers and you need to unmute and unsubscribe and unfollow things that are going to make you want to buy stuff. I think it's really important to give yourself grace as well. Again, there's no new things sheriff here. And I messed up or whatever a ton of times, and just found as long as I was kind of forgiving of myself and still getting joy from the challenge, I was able to get right back on track. So be cool to yourself when you do it.
Just got off with Ashlee, and I am so inspired and feel like even though this is the most challenging time of year for me to take on the no new things challenge, it's the right time. So I made a little list already. Tip number 1 was plan. This is what I know I have from today, November 15th, through the end of 2022. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things, one of which is holiday gifts for everyone that I'm gonna have to do a lot of planning for. So I'm ready. My husband was saying, oh, the tree looks bare. We have to get some no new things. We're making them. So it's secondhand birthday. That's what we did for my almost 7-year-old. My older son loves Hot Wheels, and I mean, adores them. I knew he would love to have some fresh cars. I did not want them to be new, but we found on eBay this kind of bulk place where they have cars that are not gonna be used. Great way to get resale on quality, cars that will last a lifetime. I did it. No new things the month of December, and it was easier than I expected. I'm grateful for the experience. I cleaned up a lot of the email like I was told to get rid of a lot of those emails that kind of bait you into, you need this, you want this. And I'm gonna think a lot more about things that I purchase in the future.